Welcome, everyone. We're excited that you are all here today. Our team appreciates you taking the time out of your busy schedules to join us for our webinar, From Messy Data to Accurate 941s, TaxBandits features built for CPAs. Before we begin, let's start with introductions. My name is Desmond Morrison, and I'm a Client Success Specialist at TaxBandits. Our team is excited to share helpful tips and important information regarding Form 941 for quarter 2 of 2025. During this webinar, we'll explore how TaxBandits helps CPAs and tax professionals save time, reduce errors, and relieve headaches when filing Form 941. Plus, we'll cover topics ranging from recent updates to helpful tips, so you're fully prepared for the second quarter. Before we dive into these amazing 941 features, we need to recap some basic information about Form 941, starting with what exactly is Form 941. As you may already know, Form 941 is the employer's quarterly federal tax return. It's the documents employers use to report payroll taxes, such as Social Security, Medicare, and income tax withholding for their employees every 3 months. Basically, Form 941 is like your business's report card for the quarter. It's a simple, no-nonsense report you send to Uncle Sam to show how much you paid your employees in wages and how much Social Security, Medicare, and federal taxes you've collected and already sent in. Let's also recap some IRS updates specific to Form 941. The IRS has increased the annual wage base to $176,000 for all quarters of 2025. This means once an employee's wages reaches this annual cap, they no longer contribute Social Security tax above this threshold. If you already know what Form 941 is, you may be also familiar with Form 941X. Just in case, Form 941X is the correction form for Form 941. Use it if you've reported your tax amounts incorrectly or missed any tax credits on your original 941 filing. Fortunately, the IRS has also enabled Form 941 to be electronically filed for the 2024 tax year and onward, making the correction process even more streamlined. And yes, Form 941X is also available for filing on TaxBandits. Now that we've covered the IRS requirements and the basics of Form 941, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Here at TaxBandits, we have extensive experience navigating the common headaches associated with filing Form 941. And for you CPAs out there, we understand you face your fair share of frustrations and challenges when managing these filings. Let's begin by recognizing some of the most common pain points CPAs encountered with Form 941, including manual data entry that's prone to errors, managing complex filing requirements, especially when supplementary forms are needed, handling zero returns when there's no payroll activity or payments due, managing different clients' needs efficiently, chasing down clients for signatures, which can ultimately delay the process. To alleviate these issues, we've tailored our platform to relieve you of the stress, time-consuming task, and overwhelming headache, thanks to our features specifically designed to support your workflow. One of the most time-consuming tasks during filing is manual data entry. This is precisely where our Ready Return feature makes a significant difference. It automatically pulls the relevant data, tax amounts, wages, deposits from your previously accepted 941. Picture this. You successfully filed and submitted a quarterly return for TaxBandits. And now, for your next filing period, instead of re-entering all that data manually, our system automatically populates those fields for you. This not only saves time, but it also minimizes the risk of errors. Filing isn't always straightforward. Sometimes you need to include supplementary forms to ensure compliance. Our platform supports any 941 related filing. The next challenge is handling multiple clients, each with their own unique needs. Some clients may be semi-weekly depositors, others may file on a monthly schedule, and some may even require special reporting. TaxBandits offers bulk upload templates with TaxBandits offers bulk upload templates, which eliminate the need for manual entry. You can compile all of your clients' specific Form 941 reporting data and upload it directly into their individual filings. Managing multiple clients individually can take hours, especially during peak tax seasons. But with bulk upload, you can process dozens or even hundreds of filings simultaneously in just minutes, significantly reducing your turnaround time. This means faster submission to the IRS and fewer last-minute stressors. Sometimes a client may not have any payroll activity during a quarter. Filing a zero return might seem like extra paperwork, but with our system, it's extremely simple. By selecting the zero reporting option before starting your 941 filing, all tax amounts are automatically defaulted to zero, allowing you to skip manual entry, which will expedite the process by making it faster and more efficient to handle any zero reports. One of the most common frustrations we hear from CPAs and tax professionals is the time and effort spent chasing clients for signatures, particularly for Form 8879 EMP and Form 8453 EMP. Delays in obtaining signatures can threaten filing deadlines and cause bottlenecks within the process. Our platform offers a seamless electronic signature process. TaxBandits automatically generates the proper authorization forms based on your CPA details. We've also streamlined the signature process even further, especially for CPAs who file for multiple clients each quarter with our multiple e-signature request feature. Feel free to scan the QR code here with your phone to learn more about the multiple e-signature process on TaxBandits. Filing isn't always straightforward. Sometimes you need to include additional forms to ensure compliance. Our platform supports any 941 related filing, including essential forms like Form 8879, 84 EMP, for electronic signature authorization, Form 8974 for reporting qualified small business tax credits, Schedule B for semi-weekly depositors, and Schedule R for aggregate filers. Why is this important? Because it guarantees your filings are complete, accurate, and tailored specifically to each client's reporting requirements. Mistakes happen. I get it. Thankfully, our system automatically notifies you if your Form 941 gets rejected by the IRS so you can address issues properly. And thanks to our built-in support for corrections, you can amend and resubmit any rejected forms without any additional fees. To summarize, our goal is to make your filing process as smooth and accurate as possible. Utilizing these amazing features will save you tons of time and stress during your upcoming Quarter 2 filings. As we're heading to a close on this webinar, here are some important tips to help you save even more time and avoid errors. Verify your EIN and business structure. Double check with your employer to make sure that everything's correct. and matches their appropriate business classification to avoid processing delays or form rejections. Ensure accurate reporting of tax amounts. Make sure you include both your tax liability on line 12 and your tax deposits on line 13. Omitting or misreporting these amounts can lead to penalties or corrections down the line. Confirming your filing history. Check with your colleagues and clients to review their previous 941 filings. This will help prevent any duplicate filings and ensure consistency across reports. Review and reconcile payroll data regularly. Keeping your payroll records up to date and reconciling them before filing. This will reduce errors in wages, tips, and tax reporting. Paying attention to deadlines. Always file on or before the IRS deadlines to avoid penalties. You can even keep a calendar to set reminders to stay ahead. By following these tips, you can streamline your filing process, minimize mistakes, and ensure your submissions are accurate and timely. Remember, careful preparation and double checking go a long way in making your tax season less stressful. Now, I would love to hear your questions and hear about your specific challenges. Feel free to ask. I have a question right here. What options do I have for payment if my client owes less than $2,500? Okay, that's a great question. If your client owes less than $2,500, you have 4 options. You can pay your tax liability with electronic funds withdrawal, EFTPS, if your client has an account on their official website. You can pay your tax liability with credit or debit card, or you can send in a check or a money order using the 941V as in voucher. Alrighty, I have another question right here. I have a client who needs to amend their 941s for the 2022 tax year. Can these be done electronically? So unfortunately, only 2024 and onward can be electronically filed and corrected through TaxBandits. Alrighty, I have one more question. I have a client who only pays himself the same salary each month. Because he's the only employee, he doesn't use a payroll company. Will the Ready Return feature allow me to file his 941 every quarter with the same information? That's a really good question. Exactly. The Ready Return option will allow you to quickly take care of your client's return. Alrighty, here's our last question. If I use the bulk upload option but realize I left off a client off of the template, can I enter them manually? Absolutely, just choose the manual entry option after selecting Start New Form. Ready to transform your Form 941 filing process? Sign up today to set up your free account. Feel free to contact our support team if you have any questions or need any assistance with TaxBandits. Thank you so much for joining us today. Feel free to explore our sister company, Wealth Rabbit, a fully digital platform dedicated to provide affordable and easy to manage retirement plans for small businesses. And also, feel free to inquire more about our TaxBandits API integration, simplifying your tax filings by integrating our developer-friendly API software for seamless automation and compliance. Thank you again for joining us today. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you.